Hi, welcome to WorkZest. Today I want to share 3 things to keep in mind if you are a job hunter when you don't get the job. Now, I'm sharing this because I hope that it will be useful for job hunters. It's hard, and I've been told that this advice is helpful, so I want to share it. But I also want to encourage people who are hiring managers to watch this video because it might give you a different perspective on the process and help you change the way you approach it or how you approach the temporary relationships that you're building with the people coming through your recruitment process. So, the first thing is that getting an interview is positive feedback. It means that you have the skills for this job. They chose to spend this time with you, and you should take that seriously because the core part of a hiring manager's job is not hiring. They're taking time from the other responsibilities that are written in the job description for their job to spend time interviewing you. They make that decision carefully, so getting an interview is really, really good feedback. The second thing is that hiring is hard. And it's hard for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of different factors that come into play. But one thing that I really encourage you to remember is that most people don't get leadership development training until they're well into their career. And it may or may not include things like how to craft a job description and interview questions. And the reason I point this out is because you can rethink what this means. And it's easy to look at it and to say, well, hiring managers don't know what they're doing. But I want to encourage you to instead think of there's an opportunity here for me to help the hiring managers that I'm interfacing with by taking control, by giving extra information in some way, working it into my responses to really help them see why I'm the best candidate for the job. Realize their job is hard and then help them realize your value. I think it'll feel better for you. And the last thing, the hiring decision is not about you unless you are the person that they hired. I'm going to say that again. The hiring decision is not about you unless you are the person that they hired. Hiring managers choose the candidate. They don't reject everybody else. Now, sometimes I will admit there have been candidates that I've interviewed where I realized over the course of the interview they were not a good fit for the job. But usually that was not the case. Usually I was interviewing a bunch of well-qualified candidates that I would have been happy to hire, but I had to make a decision. I had one position that I could offer to one person. And so ultimately I chose that person. For whatever reason, they stood out to me and I made the job offer to them. But it wasn't because I rejected the other people. So when you don't get the job, don't think of it as rejection. Think of it as getting the interview, and that's acceptance. And then realize that they picked somebody else, and the reason that they picked that other person may not be clear, but that doesn't mean that it's not right. And recognize the opportunity to move forward, to do better, and to find the job where you are a good fit, where you are the person that they choose. I hope that that helped you and inspired you to stay positive in your job hunt. If it did, please give this a like or react so that I know that it spoke to you and so that other people can find this video because I am told that this is helpful advice. I look forward to hearing from you and thanks in advance. Bye.